Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and yeah, want to venture a guess how this thing ended up in my garage? No, I did not buy it. Thank you, Mizu. People are getting sick of hearing that, I'm sure. Holy crap. Very, very, very generous. Thank you so much, Mizu. Yeah, so far. Let me roll back a couple of steps here. I didn't even know about this thing when I got it in my garage. I had no clue what was going on. So apparently, where's the mission? I don't even know. I think it's this one. You play this mission multiple times, you get some sort of token that unlocks a secondary mission, which is this one or this one, I don't even know. And anyways, eventually you apparently can actually play this tank and get it for free for 8 days. And then there's some follow-up missions that, yeah, this is the mission I completed. If you complete these two missions, which I already did, then you actually get this thing for keeps, I do believe. But it's a lot, and I do mean a lot of playing. So yeah, don't know if it's really worth it, but I have to say, so far I've been enjoying this thing. Been doing well on it, and it's only been 3 games, and as you can see, my crew sucks balls. I don't have a British heavy crew anymore. I had one, because I did make it all the way up to the Matilda. Matilda? Black Prince. Not Matilda. Matilda Black Prince, yeah, I think. Black Prince, whatever. Black Prince. The normal tier 7 heavy. And I hated that thing with a bloody passion. Well, right now, yeah, so let me do this real quick, and we'll get to some gameplay here shortly. I do believe, but I'm not entirely sure, but I do believe I retrained part of my crew that I had for this thing, or no, I didn't retrain it for that, that's for damn sure. Or maybe for this thing, actually. I don't remember. Anyways, I retrained the crew for somewhere. I have so many of these damn British crews around, I don't even remember, but I put my heavy crew somewhere. So, yeah, I didn't have a heavy crew, so I'm gonna have to start a new crew from scratch here. And for now, I have a repair toolbox here. I'm probably gonna put on vents, which is on sale right now, which is what I was waiting for. Okay, let's put it on there right now. Might as well. Helps out with everything. So, what is this thing about? Well, it gets a pretty good hit point pull. 1500 is on par with the Tiger, which is the highest hit pull point of tier 7. So that's really good. This thing gets an 800 horsepower engine, which sounds fantastic, but this thing is sluggish. It will probably have something to do with my crew as well. I mean, my crew still sucks balls. I didn't have vents on there, which also helps. So just getting my crew to 100% will help with that, because right now this thing is really sluggish, but it is a 56-ton tank, so it's not that surprising. Can we see the horsepower per ton ratio? I'm probably specific power 14.16. Not fantastic. If you look at a Centurion, for instance, we have specific power. I don't see it. Right, there we go, 14.3. So it's the same as Centurion, but the Centurion doesn't feel like it's sluggish as all hell. And this thing kind of does, but the top speed is only 31, and on the Centurion it is 40. So yeah, this thing, it feels kind of sluggish. Hull armor is not that good at 76mm. It is quite sloped though, so it does have that. Lower plate, I'm not sure. I haven't looked at this thing in Tank Inspector, but the turret armor at 152 is, I'm not going to say fantastic, but this thing does bounce a bit. I'm not going to say it's Bounce City and you can just hide your hull and just go hull down and you'll be OP. No, not the case. But overall, I would say the thing does bounce. Not, you know, fantastically, but it does bounce. So let's take a look at the rest here. Top speed, like I said, not fantastic. Turret or not turret, track traverse. 28, it's again not that fast, but again probably down to my crew not being 100% yet. Whole armor, side and rear, the turret is okay, 88mm on the side and rear, not fantastic. It is rounded though, as you can see. There's some sloped areas to it, so again, it does have that chance to bounce. Shell we'll get to in a second. Rate of fire we'll get to. Turret traverse 36 is pretty good. View range 380, pretty good. And signal range 570, not fantastic, but not horrible. So, what gun does this thing get? It is the same gun as on the TOG. Yeah, but this time at tier 7. And it's still a very functional gun. It's not the most fantastic gun ever, but it's still very, very functional. And it is rapid firing with almost 14 rounds a minute. Can we actually see the DPM of this thing? I'm sure it's listed here somewhere. Hit point, free rates, damage. Yeah, DPM over 2k. That's not bad. If you take a look at the Cromwell, DPM, I swear, it's pretty much the same DPM as a Cromwell, but at a tier higher, so, yeah, this thing has a pretty good DPM. Anyways, DPM, it's not bad. Aim time, oh, that's not clicked away yet. Accuracy 0.39, not fantastic. Aim time 2.3 seconds, pretty good. So, yeah, is this tank worth getting instantly with the package or playing for it? Well, playing for it you need a lot of spare time. I, for one, do not have that time. If you do, then go for it, play for it, and I think you can get this thing for free. But like I said, I did not look into these missions at all. I just looked at my email box and it told me I had a gift. So, yeah, let's look at some gameplay here, because I've been ranting on more than enough already about this thing. Let's take a look. And here we are with our first game. Now, between this segment and the last, I did take a quick look at the wiki, and this thing does get full-blown matchmaking, which means you will be able to see tier 9s. I so far have been getting pretty damn lucky. I've only played 3 games in total in this thing now. Yeah. All 3 of them were top tier 7 for me. So far so good. But I can imagine that the gun will struggle a bit. 171 pin against A75s. I don't even see a way to pin it. So yeah, this thing will struggle. But once you get into matchmaking like that, I think you have to shift your entire mindset, and at that point you are no longer a heavy, but you are a support heavy. You are a tiger. You know, you play like a tiger. You play like something that doesn't have armor, but has a pretty good gun. In this case, the gun it's not bad, don't get me wrong, but in that kind of tiering, it's not fantastic. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't had those. Ooh, yes, on the move, very nice. I don't have any experience with those kind of tiers, so I don't know yet how well it's gonna hold up in those tiers and what it can and can't do. But right now, it seems pretty capable. So far, at least in these 3 games, rate of fire is good. The accuracy, I don't know. It's only 0.38, but I've had guns that were more accurate than that and hit less than that. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and there is one issue I do. Oh. Excuse me, I want to back up here. There is one issue that I have with this tank. Try to put one into the building there. And, come on, let me go back. So, yeah, I still have this damn frame rate issues. I really don't get what it is. I think it's both tanks that's causing it. Haven't had this in any other game. So I'm gonna see if I can fix that, but I don't know what's causing it. Anyways, what was I saying? I completely forgot what I was saying. Damn frame rate issues. Ooh, yes, put a nice shot in on the move. Somebody puts a big old shot in him. I'm afraid of anybody sitting over there, but it doesn't seem like there's anybody over there. So far, we haven't lost a single person. Crap, we are annihilating them. Oh, we just lost one. Darn it. Artillery took out our Rudy. Darn it. So, it's going pretty well, I have to say. And artillery gets spotted. Little bugger's running. Oh crap. Come on. Let's see if we can catch him. Yeah, I had issues in the actual version here and in the replay, so I think it's one of the tanks that's causing my frame rate issues here. The insane drops. Try to put one in. Don't quite manage. Come on. Come on. Where is he? There he is. Put one into him, and the A45 finished him off. There's only 3 left. One of them is over there. And the other one is capping. How the hell did he sneak by? What a sneaky little bugger. So I'm actually saying defend the base because he's capping and there's nobody really near. The SU-100Y and me are the closest things. Neither of us are really fast. A44 is pretty fast, so, but right here. So to swing my turret around actually took me this long because as soon as it swung around I fired, but oh, look at that shot in midair. But yeah, the turrets, whoa, the gun, look at the gun, how glitchy it is. Wow, that is bad. Oh, you know what, that's water. Yep, see, it's fine from this side. It's water that's causing that. Lovely. That's some poor coding, to be honest. Anyways, that's not what we're here for. So the turret reverse is pretty slow. Look at it turning back here in a second. Any moment now. Do a full rotate. There we go. That is a downside, though. That is some pretty slow turret rotation, and that has not gotten me really into trouble, but that has cost me a couple of shots here and there. Where it's like, where's my turret? Is it stuck? Like, is the barrel hitting something? Where is it? But yeah, that is problematic, I have to say. And T-34, put a nice shot into him. Not fully aimed, but good enough. Ah, dang it, he just stopped. If he just went forward a little bit more, that would have gone in. Put another one in. And he is gone for the GG. Let's take a look at his stats. And here we are with the after battle stats. So we actually managed to finish a heavy tank mission, heavy tank 7, awesome. Got it covered, apparently. Next one caused 1,000 damage. We didn't get the destroy an enemy vehicle. Oh well, we'll fix that at some other point. Next one, do 1,000 damage, destroy 2 tanks. Well, should be doable. We're actually getting pretty close here, as you can see. So, what do we get? We got a bruiser and we got a Confederate, aka the You Suck medal. We got spotting damage. Woohoo, 63, yeah. So, did not get a lot of experience out of that game, but did walk away with 1,100 damage done. Like I said, this was my first, I do believe, game in this tank. Or possibly the second, I don't remember. Might have been the first. So, 15 shots fired, 9 hit, 8 penetrated, 1,100 damage done. Nothing spectacular. Just wanted to show you guys the profitability. 38k credits with a premium account, 25 without for nothing special. Can't complain. And walked away with 1,900, almost 2,000 experience for our first double of the day. So as you can see, the crew still sucks and really needs the experience. This was my second game, by the way. So let's take a look at our next game. And as promised, here we are with our next game. Let's see if we can actually, there we go, watch the minimap a little bit. Yeah, this is the third game I've played in this thing, and again, very favorable matchmaking, cannot complain about that. So let's take a look at what this thing can do. Now, again, this is just showing you what this tank is capable of once you're top tier. When bottom tier, I do not know what this thing will be like, because I haven't seen it yet. I just want to get this video out to thank Mizu immensely, and to just show you guys what this thing is capable of, to hopefully help you decide if you are interested in this thing. And I was thinking that T-34 would pop out like that VK did. Nice shot into his track. And come on, put a second one in, bounce his return shell from the VK. Put another one in, bounce yet another shell, KV1 shows up, and a C shows up. Try to put one in, don't quite make it. The AC is definitely the most dangerous thing there right now. Put a nice shot into his hatch there. Side armor, okay, went a little bit high. Come on, want to get the shot in. Pull back, M4 takes the hit. Well, sorry, but you're sitting out there with the AC pointing at you. And artillery finishes him off. Where are you? You just hate it when you have enemies that don't want to peek out when you're waiting for them to. So inconsiderate. Oh, there he is, but put a shot into the KV1. I think he gets engine there or something. Switch my attention to the VK. Sadly, it doesn't go in. So we just go for the KV1 then. And artillery again finishes him off. I'm just a little bit too late on the trigger there with the VK. Hoping he peeks out again. Doesn't seem like he wants to. Nope, he's driving away, so let's move forward. And here you can see the speed of the thing. It's cruising on a street, slowly getting up to that mythical 30 kilometers an hour. And yeah, this thing is just Yeah, but you'll see in a second here, the traverse speed of this thing is pretty slow as well. T-34-85, full health, not looking at us, put a shot in, and we take our first damage of the game, try to put one to his track there, sadly don't track him, hoping we could. M4, more dangerous tank right now because I don't want to get shot by a derp gun. Put one through his track there, just to keep him there, hopefully he won't have a line on us. Apparently he can shoot through walls, so he does have a line on us. And I'm looking at the hill thinking like they might bum rush. I didn't look properly before we go any further. If you take a look at the minimap here, they were last spotted right here, but just before they went dark you saw them like slowly moving, so they're probably turning, and like 1 or 2 ticks went up, so I did not see that. Last I just saw them, they were there because I was focusing on this side if anything would peek out, or that side, and I didn't see that they actually turn around, so I'm gonna speed it up here. Actually, let's just go normal speed here for a second. You'll see that the cruising speed of this thing is not fantastic. It struggles, and it's just I don't know. It's a bit of a shame. It feels like a bit of a downer. And the other downside I've noticed with this tank is the depression. This thing, you would think for a British tank it would have pretty fantastic depression. You would be wrong. This thing, I'm just gonna go on a, guessing, I don't know. I would say it's about 5-6 degrees of depression rather than the 7, 8, 9, 10 that you're used to on the British tanks. So I'm actually not going to see him at all, so we can just skip ahead. I just want to show you some of the turning here. Actually stop here to turn because it's faster than just going forward and turning, and my turn circle was that wide that I would have hit the wall there. So this thing does struggle with its engine power, and I don't really get it. It shouldn't be this bad at all. It should be a lot more maneuverable. Now that it might be down to my crew, I'm not sure, but it's just a bit weird. So, yeah, that's the second game for you. Not a fantastic game. I'm never going to see that last kill, by the way. Again, not a fantastic game, but just want to show you guys what this thing is capable of when you're top tier. I dread the tier 9 game. I really don't want to see it. Let's take a look at the stats. So yeah, definitely not the best games on the planet, obviously. I just want to get this video out as soon as possible. And I'll show you my stats in a second here. So we got some spotting damage on a couple of people. I haven't even seen a Stuart Emil, so I have no idea where I got spotting damage on him, but apparently I spotted him. Okay. So we walked away with 1900 damage done, and we actually bounced 6 shells out of the 8. So when top tier, this thing can actually bounce surprisingly well. Didn't expect that. Walked away with 55k profit on a premium account and a grand total of almost 7k experience, 1200 base times 5 plus 128 for some event and 257 for premium bonus. As you can see, my crew can really use that shit. Let's take a quick look at the stats here. So far we've played 3 games, like I said, and we've won every single one of them. 71% hit rate, damage ratio of over 2, destruction of 4, 0.53 armor efficiency, damage 1300 on average. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well in this thing so far. I'm really enjoying it, surprisingly, because on paper it doesn't look that fantastic, but it does seem to work pretty well. So, again, thank you, Mizu. I keep saying this. This is getting weekly. This is ridiculous. Thank you so much. I'm surprised at how well this tank plays, and I can't wait to get a better crew in it and actually have some really awesome games, because it feels like this thing is capable of quite a bit with that rate of fire, and I didn't even have vents or a good crew yet. But this thing can rip people apart. So I can't wait to have those games though. Thank you very much, and thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.